Hello and welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. If not, my name is Charisma and my channel is Collectibles for Resale. And I've just recently endeavored into looking at jewelry. Normally I would do hard goods and other items, sometimes clothing on eBay, but that's kind of a drag. I really love collectibles, toys, that kind of stuff. So I sell on eBay, Poshmark, a little bit on Mercari. Haven't done my Etsy in a long time. My store has not been opened. And every now and then local face group. So I'm really loving the jewelry. Haven't seen anything fantastic for resale, but it's just fun. It's a nice little treasure hunt. So I'm going to start. Hopefully this is enough light. Just opened this one. I was able to snag 2 last week. So they came in one box, but each individually. I weighed this box weighed 5 pounds, 9 ounces. So just a little over 5 pounds with the box. The other box weighed about 5 pounds, 6 ounces. So do separate videos for that. And then these take a little bit of time. So what I'm going to do is, let's have a first look. First look at what's inside. What do we see? Anything interesting? Oh, there's a lot of interesting things in there. It's not bagged, so could be good, could be bad. And what I'm going to do is empty this out, and then depending on tangles, we will take a break, and I'll come back and show you some of my goodies. So let's see. I have a box on the side that I can put any items that are going to go to like a crafter's lot that aren't worth even listing. And if it's viable for reselling, I will go ahead and do that. So it looks like it's a very large, tangled mess in here. And I'm not quite mastered all of editing YouTube. I know you can kind of time lapse it, fast forward, but I'm going to go ahead and just take a break, pause the video, and undo these because that's the way I know how for now until I figure that out. And then it'll be a much cleaner process, and I'll just kind of quickly go through what you'll see. So thanks, and it'll be just a few seconds for you, and I will get back. Thanks so much. All right, guys, I'm back after much time sorting through many tangles. I actually had to cut one of the cheap little plastic beaded things. It just was tying up so many other pieces. And then I had beads everywhere. These little black beads, I am just finding them in my little rug right here. So anyhow, this is the first piece that it had many tangles of several other bracelet necklaces, and I just love this. I was doing a Google Lens search. I found a trifloral, which means 3 obviously, but this is I guess a quad, a floral. It's just beautiful. It doesn't have a maker's name, but I absolutely love this piece. Beautiful colors, very vibrant, and each of the flowers has, you know, these little stones inside, and I just think it's a great statement piece. So that's the first one. That one is definitely going to be for sale. It's a keeper. I did find quite a few singles and mates of just cheap earrings. There was a nice, looked like a nice pair of vintage Cora clip-ons, but they're falling apart and they're breaking, so I don't think they have any value like that. But that's too bad. I did find, I separated, there were 2 or 3 pieces that were really interesting. I'll show those next. I just love this. It looks like amber colored yellow tiger's eye. I'm not sure the exact. I'll be looking and researching, trying to find the right colors and reference. So I just love this one. It's gorgeous too. This unfortunately is broken right here. It looks like it could be a fairly decent, easy fix, but I'm not sure. That's not something that I do, but I just thought this was great. I love it. Unfortunately, it's not ready to wear. Looks like it says Julia, I'm not sure, but I just love the look of it. So I guess that's gonna go. See if my mom wants it, if she can do anything with it, but if not, it'll just go in the crafter's lot. It's so pretty though. I just love this iridescent color right here. Not sure what that is, but put that to the side here. Now this chain and the pendant, I don't know that they go together. The chain is quite long, and it has that looks like, I didn't know the brand, but I looked it up, by a search by the image, and it's a Charming Charlie. Don't really know too much about them. But I thought this piece was really interesting, this pendant. So I did find different, I mean, some similar pendants were like listed for a couple $100 and some for $1. So I have no idea. I don't think it's worth much, but I don't know much. So, but I just think it's interesting. So that might be a cool one just to list and maybe put it for an auction and see if it's worth anything. This I just love as a fashion piece, and I think this will be great for Halloween. So I want to get this up soon. Oh, shoot. This is tangled up. Okay, well, imagine, if you will, that it's not got another piece tangled on there, because it wasn't. And, but look at that. Isn't that lovely? That would be great for, like, Princess Nefertiti, Egyptian, you know, kind of costume. I think it's gorgeous. And then this other piece that's locked up right now, but it wasn't. I just love this tri-color floral, beautiful beads. They're so pretty on this little crucifix. So I thought that was really cool. I'll put that there. And this, I think this was, yeah, this isn't magnetic, but there's no marking. And I mean, it looks like it could possibly maybe gold filled, or I don't see any kind of marking. So this one I'm just going to put aside and see. Possibly, maybe we have something. I don't know. When I have just a pile of anything that could possibly worth something, I'll put that aside. And when I have time, you know, eventually I want to get a testing kit and do all that good stuff. This is like a trio. It's got the earrings and a matching necklace. Just a little cheap fashion piece on the card still. So maybe $2-3. And next piece. Let's see. I did like this as a cute, sorry, excuse my dog. I'm not giving him attention right now, so he's angry. And just a really pretty blue, very sparkly stone on this little Silvertone necklace. And I think this was, yeah, this piece is marked sterling silver. I don't think the necklace is, but the pendant is marked and is not magnetic. So fairly sure this is. It looks a little bit tarnished. And I think this was, there was a piece that was Kendra Scott that I found. Yes, this is, let's see, Kendra Scott. So it does have that here. And earlier I stopped, took lunch, and came back and started doing it without my gloves. And within 2 to 3 detanglings, my hands were black and filthy, full of just dust and dirt. I don't know how it gets so dirty, but if you look there, you can see Kendra Scott. So that immediately reminded me, oh, better put those gloves back on. It's amazing how much dirt gets into these little pieces. So I need to get, I know my mom has all the stuff for cleaning, you know, precious metals, silver. She's got a jewelry cleaner. I'm just not sure with fashion jewelry and things like that if we can clean them up. So, sorry about that. If anybody has any suggestions, I'd appreciate it. This is just a really pretty light pink stone and chain. Oh gosh. Maybe I'll do a voiceover depending on how long this goes on. It could be the neighbor's home. It could be the wind. It could be anything at this point. My little senior dog, my puppy I call him, but he's an old man. He's going to be 10 in November. And he loves to bark when, but he's doing his job. He's being protective, so he doesn't understand to stop, but that's okay. And so this bag had nothing but these little pendants. I don't see any marks, but underneath the stone, they look like they have some kind of like etched in kind of, I can't tell what that is, almost like an M. I'm not sure, but I just thought these were lovely too, really pretty. So I'm gonna try and do a little bit of research on these. I don't want this video to go too long. So I'm gonna make it fast, speed things up a little bit. So let me just show what is in here. These are the pieces that I knew right off the bat I wasn't really gonna be able to do anything with. Either they're single earrings or just like this thing is just completely, it's whatever the coating is coming off. These are those pretty Cora vintage earrings that I thought were pretty, but they're one is broken and the other one's falling apart. Hold on one second. Oh, wait, stop. I'm gonna pause. Okay, guys, I'm back. My dog has been quiet for about 5 minutes, so we're gonna see if that continues. But this is that piece that I was showing you that was broken. I was just looking at it, admiring it so much, and then I realized it does have a little bit of a maker. It's got some kind of mark here, so I just googled that. Looks like Jules B, and I did find a website, and there's some pretty high-end Silvertone jewelry. Some of it, you know, is 160. I didn't find this piece, but I just think it's so pretty. I wish I could fix it. You know, you would need just the other little piece and then to solder it on there. I think that's an easy fix for somebody who does that. So I think I'll list it, you know, as is and see if anybody's interested for a couple of bucks. It's just too beautiful to just toss out. So I just love it. I love this piece. Anyhow, we'll get on and move everything else into the lot of necklaces and what have you. So let's go through the rest really quick. Let's see. So got this long red beaded necklace. I'm just gonna kind of go through these super fast so that the video is not too long. These faux pearls, they've got an interesting shape, pretty colored, and it's very long. I'm kind of double up on that. Let me scoot back a little bit. Okay. I thought this was really cool, but it looks kind of 80s. It looks vintage for sure. I didn't see any kind of maker's mark. I just think it's a pretty big, bold, gaudy kind of cool necklace. This is another beautiful color, this yellow. I love this. But some of the beads have a little bit of issues. They need maybe a little cleaning. That is something like I said, I know you can clean, you know, precious metals and that kind of thing. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to Google and figure out, like, how to clean this type of stuff, if it's even worth it. But I just thought it was so pretty. Next piece, another set. Oh, just saw that. Of faux pearls, but I can't tell. I guess something was stuck to that. Okay, so those are definitely going to go in the crafters lot. This, I really love these beads. Beautiful colors. I think these are really nice for fall, winter. Nice hues of blue and brown, green. Really, really nice. Put this aside. And this just looks like a, I don't want to say junky because I don't mean that in a bad way, but kind of junky necklace, but it's kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe somebody will want this. If not, it's definitely going to crafters. Oh yes, this next piece. This is like one of those, let's see, multi-strand necklaces that goes kind of from the smaller to the longer. Very chunky. It's got the little hook. And it's interesting. Brown beads. Pretty little colors. This was mixed in there. St. Anthony, Saint of Miracles. I'm just going to go from the lot there. Let's see. This is just a cheap little, I don't even know what you call these, like the kind that go on the dog tag. It's just in there. You toss that in there. This is like a cheap gold tone necklace. I figured if I have a cool pendant I need a necklace for, I can just keep this one and put it on there. So here's another big statement piece. Looking at it a little closer now, I don't see any kind of missing pieces. It looks a little tarnished, but still looks very wearable. I think maybe just a quick cleaning, maybe some kind of polishing cloth or something. If not, then it can definitely go to scrapper's lot. These are multi-strand faux pearls. There's nowhere to, I guess because I thought this was an extender, but there's no hook that it fits on unless you go all the way down, and even that's too small of a hole. They're pretty other than that. If they had a way to hook it, I would definitely list those, but unfortunately not. Let's see. As a quick kind of over the top chunky statement necklace. Got some gold beads and little crystal looking things. So and I don't know if these are seed beads, but they're sparkly. They kind of look like that style. I'm still learning. And it's kind of cool the way it's attached to this like large red, stone. But interesting. Let's see. This last piece. This was one of the many that was getting tangled, so I mean I didn't mess with that. I did like this. It's still on the card. Original price is like $15. Terramenda. I don't know if that's anything, but I just thought there were, when I was going through, I said, what are these loose shells? And then I realized it was all attached once I got it detangled. But it's kind of cool. It's got a little sea theme. Little shells. Oh, this one is broken right here. Whatever that little disc was. Yeah. One side has it and one doesn't, so I guess not. But this is so cool, the little shells and stuff. Somebody could definitely do something with all these little extra beads. So put that in Crafter's Lot. And then got this little piece right here. This is I need to find out what you call these closures, where they kind of twist. And then it's like this dark, I guess it's gunmetal, I think. I'm not sure, but I like that color. That's an interesting piece. And then this looks like something you could wear to add to like a Halloween costume, or, I mean, I would wear it just to wear it if I was wearing jewelry. I think it's cool. It's a cool one piece, the pendant is attached to the necklace. Next piece, this is just looks like another cheap little Silvertone kind of necklace, but good for pendants, loose pendants. Let's see. This goes all together, yes. You know what? These little pieces are just tangled. We're not going to mess with that right now. So we'll put that in the Crafter's Lot. And now we can move on to, last but not least, are the bracelets. And then this video will be done. So, real quick, I'm going to go through. I thought this was kind of cool. It's got a nice clasp. Feels like enamel stones. I'm not sure. But it does have a lot of different colors, like where. I don't know if that's glue or what that is. It is pretty, but I just think it's probably got too many issues. So we'll leave that in the Crafter's Lot. Got a clamp style. I really like this. I think this would be cute for fall, winter. Nice green colors with these little stones inlaid. I don't see any missing. And then you open it up. I don't see any maker's marks. But this is nice, so definitely can go in the sale pile. I like this metal silver tone. It's just a adjustable little bracelet later. I don't know what you call that when it's open like that. Can't think of it. Here's another little gold tone, and it's got an inscription: happiness blooms from within. It's got this little pink feather and this little open charm. So maybe somebody would be interested. I think this was actually really pretty, and this is that brand again. Yeah, Charming Charlie's. It says bridal. And I love this rose gold bracelet. Here it says bridal RSVP rose gold. I'm not sure, but it's like a little bit of a stretch. Yeah, it's got a stretch. I just think it's lovely. It's really pretty rose gold. Oh God, my gloves are so dirty. Yeah, that's really pretty. So that'll go in there. There's a couple of these little hope Cancer bracelet, and those I'm just gonna go ahead and put in the lot. I thought this was kind of interesting closure I've not really seen. So it's got these little rhinestones or whatever they're at, and then you can adjust by pulling. So that's kind of cool. It's a neat kind of closure on that. So I'll have to do a little research on that, what you call that type of closure. But I like that. And this is really nice for fall. It just screams Halloween to me because of this. It reminded me of the candy that nobody likes. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Candy corn. That's what it reminds me of. And then it's got little shells, but to me it really says like Halloween. And then it's got little shells. So this is cute. Put that in the for sale. I've got a lot of bangles I've got just going in my other box. So I may just do one big, huge thing of bangles. I've got some different colors here. Gold tone. This looks like a maroon. And then this looks like a little spiders, which is cool for Halloween. So yeah, it's got, the design looks like they're little spiders. And then this is just a Silvertone. It's got this little rose. Okay, I'll put that here. And this sucker is very magnetic. It's got that same closure like the necklace that I was looking at earlier. I got to figure out. But it's very magnetic. Everything is sticky to it. Here's another one that just kind of put in, and it's got these interesting shaped, I can't think of what these stones are, but I really like this. This is cute. It's not really a heart, maybe more a teardrop. I'm not sure. But then it's got the little accents around it. Very cute. And we're almost done, guys. I've got this little bracelet, stretch beads, and I like the colors. Just pretty colors. Here is another one that has the same type of closure that I was saying I've not seen before. So you kind of just pull and it tightens it. And excuse me. It looks very similar to the other one. I tell this one might be no missing stones. So that one's good to go. And this, I didn't see any maker, but it has a nice closure, where it's got like a safety closure. And it's just a Silvertone charm bracelet. I believe it is magnetic. Yes, okay. And it looks like a theme, like a musical theme, maybe for somebody who plays an instrument or is into, music. There's little musical notes and instruments along. Very cute. I like this. Put that up. There's just a loose earring. And let's see. Is there our last? This is the last piece. Okay. So this one I wasn't sure. Haven't looked this very closely. But it's like a multi-strand. And I do like it. I think it's interesting. It's got pretty details, but it does look kind of rusted and looks like the colors kind of coming off right here. Yeah, the tone. So despite it being very pretty, I think this is just going to end up in crafter's lot because I wouldn't know how to fix that. So unless I find some kind of maker's mark before I put it in there. Oh yeah, and then here's some green right here. Yeah, so that's going to be it, guys. No gold, but I did find a silver piece, the Kendra Scott piece. There were 2 or 3 items that make it worth just having fun unboxing it. And I do have the second box. Who knows, maybe I'll have some pieces that go together or missing made or that kind of thing. But I'm going to save that for later. So thanks for tuning in, and hopefully it wasn't too long, and hopefully I'm going to get better at this. So this will be my 3rd unboxing. And as I learn more things, it'll be a lot simpler as time goes on. But this is how I learned. This is kind of paying for my education on jewelry. So I'm going to research things, learn about them, figure out what things are called. And then, of course, like I said, any constructive criticism or things to help, is appreciated because we all start somewhere. We got to start somewhere. So this is my beginning on this journey. If you asked me about collectibles or other things, I could help you with that. But this is new for me. So it's coming along, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.